Every crisis handler knows the drill. One ring, one call, and you must spring into action with calm precision. The phone buzzes on the desk, a silent alarm that demands your immediate attention and swift response. You answer the call, listening intently as the first words outline the emergency that needs your handling. As the caller speaks, you jot down key points like times, locations, and contacts, ensuring nothing is missed. These notes are your first defense. They capture every detail that will later form the core of your report. You confirm understanding by repeating back critical information, asking clarifying questions to fill any gaps in the story. After hanging up, you open the crisis folder, ready to cross-reference the new details with existing protocols. The checklist guides your next steps, ensuring each action is methodical and aligned with standard operating procedures. You update the checklist, marking progress as you move from information gathering to the initial response phase. You log the call in the digital system, recording the time, duration, and key points for future reference. Timing is everything. You note the exact moment the crisis began to track response times accurately. This log becomes a vital record, used to monitor patterns and improve efficiency in handling future emergencies. You adjust your schedule, clearing other tasks to prioritize this crisis and allocate time for follow-up actions. You may call back to confirm details with a secondary contact, ensuring all information is verified and consistent. Each call is timed and logged, with notes added to build a comprehensive picture of the unfolding situation. After the confirmation call, you update your notes, cross-referencing new data with earlier entries to eliminate discrepancies. You prepare the report template ready to transcribe your notes into a structured document for formal submission. The initial draft of the report begins, converting raw notes into clear, actionable sections that outline the crisis response. You double-check every detail against the checklist, ensuring no step is overlooked in this critical preparation phase. With the initial report drafted, you take a moment to prepare for the next stage, writing and refining the full document. You begin the thorough review of the initial draft, cross-referencing it with your notes to ensure no detail is missed or misrepresented. This checklist guides your process, providing a systematic way to track each step from crisis reception to report completion. You edit the draft for clarity and accuracy, refining the language to make the report concise and actionable for decision makers. You call a colleague to confirm a specific fact, adding the verified information directly into the report to strengthen its credibility. With the corrections made and facts verified, you prepare to transition fully into the report writing phase. You now focus on composing the complete report, detailing the crisis response, and outlining necessary follow-up actions. The report begins with a summary that highlights the key points of the crisis and your immediate response steps. This structured template ensures that every report follows a consistent format, making it easier to review and act upon. You document the origin of the crisis, including the time, caller, and initial information received during the first contact. You update your schedule to allocate time for report writing and subsequent reviews, prioritizing this task above others. Scheduling dedicated time ensures that the report is completed efficiently without interruptions from other duties. You detail every action you took, from logging the call to making verification calls, to provide a clear timeline of events. You integrate data from the call log into the report, using precise times to demonstrate the speed and accuracy of your response. The call log serves as a reliable source of information, backing up the report with concrete evidence and timestamps. You propose actionable recommendations, such as follow-up meetings or additional checks, to prevent similar issues in the future. Before sending, you take a final moment to review the entire document, ensuring all sections are complete and error-free. This final section is critical, as it guides the next actions and decisions based on your thorough analysis of the crisis. You perform a comprehensive review, checking for consistency, accuracy, and clarity throughout the entire report document. You prepare the email for submission, ensuring the report is properly attached and addressed to the correct handler or supervisor. You send the report marking a key milestone in the crisis handling process, and now await feedback or approval. After sending the report, you immediately move to the hotel lobby to wait for approval as per the standard procedure for crisis handling. You monitor the time closely, ensuring you arrive at the hotel lobby within the scheduled window for the waiting period. You select a strategic spot in the lobby to maintain visibility while focusing on monitoring for updates from the sent report. The hotel lobby provides a neutral, professional environment for waiting, with easy access to amenities and quiet corners. You constantly refresh your email inbox, anticipating the approval or feedback on the crisis report you submitted earlier. With no immediate updates, you maintain a calm posture, knowing that waiting is part of the process and requires patience. The sent email serves as a reference point, with the timestamp confirming when the report was submitted for review. You verify all communication channels, ensuring your phone is ready for any urgent calls or messages during the wait. You cross-reference the waiting period with your travel itinerary, planning for any adjustments based on approval timing. The itinerary outlines your schedule, helping you manage time effectively while waiting for critical decisions or feedback. You document your surroundings and any factors that might affect the waiting process, adding details to your ongoing notes. A call comes in, possibly from your supervisor or handler, requiring your immediate attention and careful note-taking. The phone call indicates an update or instruction, breaking the monotony of waiting and prompting action. You receive instructions or feedback on the report, documenting each point accurately to ensure no details are missed. You translate the call details into a follow-up email, updating the report status and outlining next steps as directed. Your notes capture the essence of the call, providing a tangible record for reference and future action planning. You send the follow-up email promptly, ensuring all parties are informed and the crisis handling process continues smoothly. You revise your schedule to incorporate the latest instructions, allocating time for new responsibilities while managing the wait. The updated schedule reflects your adaptability with clear visual cues to prioritize tasks during the ongoing crisis handling. The approval arrives, signaling the end of the waiting phase and prompting you to move on to the next assignment immediately. You move to the car, keeping an eye on your phone for any immediate follow-ups after the approval notification. In the car, you set up your workstation to continue monitoring the situation and prepare for the next steps. The screen shows a mix of confirmed approvals and incoming requests, indicating the ongoing flow of crisis management. You send a confirmation email to acknowledge the approval and signal your readiness for subsequent assignments or updates. The car becomes a temporary office, with the watch reminding you of the late hour and the pressure to stay efficient. Another call comes in, requiring you to multitask between listening, noting details, and managing digital tools simultaneously. You document the call's key points in real time, ensuring accuracy and immediate actionability for the crisis at hand. The notes populate the document, creating a structured record that will guide your next moves in handling the crisis. You promptly share the updated notes via email, keeping the handler informed and ensuring continuity in the crisis response. You revise your schedule to incorporate the latest instructions, allocating time efficiently to meet upcoming deadlines. The visual schedule helps you prioritize tasks with clear indicators for critical actions that require immediate attention. A message prompts you to provide a quick status update, requiring a concise response to maintain communication flow. You respond with a summary that covers key points, ensuring the supervisor has a clear picture of the situation. You update the crisis checklist, marking completed tasks and noting pending items to track progress accurately. The checklist provides a systematic overview of the crisis handling process, showing what's done and what's left to do. You wrap up the digital work, saving everything properly, and get ready to move physically to the next assignment site. During the drive, you remain alert for communications, ensuring you can respond quickly to any new developments. You arrive at the new location, prepared to handle the next crisis or assignment, with all tools at hand. You check in efficiently, documenting the details to stay organized and ready for work in the new environment. In the hotel room, you establish a new workstation, ensuring you can continue crisis handling without interruption. You begin the final phase by filing the report and updating the call log with precise timestamps and details. You file the report in the designated folder, ensuring secure storage for future reference and compliance audits. The organized folder system allows quick access to past reports, maintaining a clear record of all handled crises efficiently. You update the call log with notes from today's communications, documenting key points and action items for each call. You review the checklist, confirming that all crisis response tasks are completed and properly documented for closure. The completed checklist provides a visual confirmation that every step in the crisis handling process has been executed. You update the travel itinerary with details for the next assignment, ensuring all logistical arrangements are in place. You pack your essential tools, including the laptop and documents, preparing to move to the next work location. You leave the hotel room, transitioning from the temporary workstation to the next phase of your assignment. The quiet elevator ride provides a moment to mentally prepare for the upcoming tasks and travel. You head to your car, carrying all necessary equipment to continue work on the goal or at the next site. You start the car and quickly check your phone for updates, staying connected even during transitions. While driving, you take a brief call to confirm details for the next assignment, managing time efficiently. You arrive at the new location and immediately document the arrival time to track your movements accurately. You finalize the call log by adding a closure entry, marking the completion of the current crisis handling cycle. The synchronized logs and documents display a comprehensive overview, ensuring nothing is overlooked in the closure process. You send a final email to the supervisor, providing a summary and attached documents for official record keeping. You systematically close all digital tools, saving progress and shutting down the laptop to conserve battery and security. You remain in the car, prepared and alert, ready to respond immediately when the next crisis call comes in. The cycle continues, with you always ready to handle the next crisis, maintaining constant vigilance and efficiency.